Winston served me a perfect Manhattan at Club Lucky. My mood improved. The young lady took the stool to my left. We made a show of ignoring one another. The young lady asked Winston for a glass of rosé.
Winston, can I have a rosé, please?
And asked me a question.
Did you have a good time at Senator Coughlin's party?
Why, were you there?
I'm Julia Hammond. I'm what's known as a stringer.
What's that?
It's a freelance reporter. I sell items to papers and wire services.
You pay well.
$5 a pop.
Did you make $5 at the Conklin party?
No, that was just another G-Town shindy. You were the only one I didn't recognize.
And that's why you're here.
I heard you introduced as the hero of Mulendam Bridge.
Yeah. My so-called heroics more than 2 years ago. Why now?
We're in the final weeks of a fierce political campaign. The Red Menace is issue #1. You are the blue ribbon hog at the county fair that all the polls want to pat the haunches of while they get their picture took.
I didn't get my picture took.
Okay. And how do you feel about getting your haunches patted?
That depends.
On what?
By who and how hard? We kicked it around for a while. Seems that Julia was a farm girl from Southern Virginia who lost her mother to cancer. She fled to the big bad city because Pappy and her 3 younger brothers expected her to cook, clean, do the wash, and milk the cows.
I didn't fancy being Ma Kettle.
Not the least resemblance.
Gee, thanks.
Miss Julia kept her notepad in her purse. I liked her for that. Hell, I plain liked her. She was smart and good looking, and she smelled like a hayride through heaven.
Oh, that's the men-only bar.
Men only?
Over yonder, there's a sign above the mirror.
I'll be damned.
You don't have men-only bars where you come from?
Oh, sure. We got men-only bars in Cleveland. But we don't need a sign. Green cigars and beer farts do just fine. I asked Winston for a second Manhattan. Julia and I made pleasant conversation. She didn't talk too much or laugh too loud, and I was in a mellow mood when she asked me who I liked for president.
And tell me who you like for president.
Not Truman.
Why not?
Because Truman disbanded the OSS in late 45 with 10 days' notice. He thought spying was un-American. We've been at the back of the parade marching through horse flop ever since.
So, we're losing the Cold War.
I told myself to shut my yap. But I was drunk and smitten enough to tell the truth. If it were a prize fight, the ref would have stopped it 2 rounds ago.